This is a story with many facets.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the Jody and Scott Show.
Yes, it's the Jody and Scott Show. Hey, you can find us at jodyandscottshow.com. And if you, if you use iTunes or whatever, you can subscribe there, leave a review. You know, it's all there. Check it out. And also Twitter, Jody and Scott. Welcome to the Jody and Scott Show. How are you?
Jody, did we win an award? I thought we won Best Podcast Ever last week.
Well,
What's the deal with
okay.
that?
So here's what's going on.
Best ever.
Last week we won Best Podcast, just in general, right? Just
Okay.
Best Podcast.
Okay, well, is there a ceiling here? Because I feel like that's it.
Well, this
No?
week we got nominated for Orlando Weekly. They've nominated the best podcasts in Orlando, and we've been nominated for that as well. But we haven't won it, so we'll have to.
That's a paper, right?
So we got some
That's
work to
print.
do there.
Where do you
It's a
find
newspaper.
that?
It's a newspaper. It's a website. OrlandoWeekly.com.
Oh,
Something like that, I think.
Well, Tom and Dan are going to win that anyway. So shoot for second.
Yeah, they
Vote
win
for
it.
us.
Yeah, they win it every year. I don't think it's worth really.
Jody,
putting much
we
effort into.
have too much to get to today. In fact, let's shut things down right now because we have to go over the Trump stuff. We have a big Trump supporter coming on today, and I'm excited about that, as well as Ron the Clown.
Yeah, the RNC has had their big convention in Cleveland right now. Everyone's partying. Everyone's going
It's
crazy.
a party in there.
Well, it's
They're
funny.
getting jiggy with it. You notice that?
It's funny because in my everyday life, I don't run into a whole lot of like real life Trump supporters. You know what I mean?
Just wake up with a pillow of hair, usually.
Yeah, they're clearly out there, obviously by shocking numbers. But I've never personally, I've run into some, but I don't see them that often. So it'd be fun to talk to somebody that's a big.
Yeah, Trump's actually speaking tonight, the big one. He did come out the other night though, a little pre-cum action there. He walked out. It was like a WWE entrance. Did you like that?
He did a literal W. It wasn't like a WWE
cool walk.
entrance. It was an actual WWE entrance. And
Yeah, McMahon put that together, I'm sure.
But here's the thing, right? Like, yeah, everyone's like, oh, it's so cool, it's so funny, whatever. But like,
It's very relaxing walk he did. Take his time.
but look at it in the context through the lens of that being the next president of the United States
walk,
of America. And then, I don't know, is it still funny and fun at that point? Is it? Because
It's a cool walk, Jody. In fact, Queen didn't think it was a very cool walk. In fact, they played the song "We Are the Champions" when he walked in. He's not allowed to do that anymore, right?
Well, yeah. Trump is one of those types of candidates. I don't think it matters, right? Like I don't think he's gonna have a very hard time finding any artist other than maybe Ted Nugent, right? Kid Rock, Ted Nugent.
Dude.
Maybe
Kid Rock's good.
Like maybe those, yeah, right. Maybe those guys will do it, but like most people will just say no. So I noticed when he arrived in Cleveland, then like they're just playing like generic, like Universal Studios walk around music now.
Like, a little classical. It's nice.
Because that way no one can play. No one can say, "Hey, Trump, you have to stop playing our song because we hate you."
Now, he can't use the Queen song anymore. Do you have that new song he's coming out to? Because he found a guy to make him a song, because he doesn't really have many options here. Do you have that?
Oh, that's right. So they just commissioned their own entrance song now that they're going to be using from here on out?
Well, they paid a guy to make him a new song. I haven't heard it yet, so I'm interested to hear what the song's going to sound like. Because "We Are the Champions" is a good song. It's tough to beat that.
Here we go. This is the new, I guess, big
Entrance
epic
music, yeah.
Entrance music. Here we go.
This is a song about waking up. Open those eyes.
What is this?
Slept enough. Time to make
Dude,
some money and
This will
go
wake
to
you up.
work.
What the
Alright.
hell is this, Scott?
I didn't listen to the whole thing. I just sent you the...
You
got
need
a
to
little
start
beat to
listening
it,
to this
though.
stuff. Did you not listen to this at all? Or you just see something that's that annoying
Dude,
song?
are you
and
telling me you wouldn't want to walk out to a captive audience with this song playing in the background?
That would be hilarious. So I did like.
What's that beep happening in the song, though? Is that an alarm sound?
Yeah, it's an alarm.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a good song. Not as good as "We Are the Champions," though. But I feel like that's going to grab some attention. That song. Good song.
That would be funny though, right? To be at like a big giant event like that and just
And then this comes on.
Yeah,
you do a
and
cool
then-
walk.
and then
you
you're
know,
like-
blue
like-
in the
like-
background.
This is a song about waking up.
That'd be good, right?
Open those eyes, you've slept enough.
This is really going to bring the Republican Party together. That's one of those songs that'll really do it. Who's the artist on that, though? I feel like we have to give him credit.
I feel like we should. I don't know. I guess we'll put
Who
a link
is
to
it?
it. He's like the annoying song guy. I don't know. We'll have to put a link on
That's not an annoying song. That's a beautiful song.
We'll have to
love and waking up.
I know we have a link somewhere on YouTube. He says he's the most annoying person on the planet.
That wasn't annoying, though.
I find that very, very believable.
Attention getting, I thought.
Yeah. While at the RNC on the kickoff day, Scott Baio.
Scott Baio.
Like how? Why
He's a good actor. He won an award or something.
Why is Scott
Orlando
Baio speaking at the Republican National? Like, I guess like
There's a lot of time to fill.
I guess
Jody.
they
this thing goes for a long time.
Is it that hard to find celebrities that are willing to endorse Donald Trump publicly? I guess it is, right? That's the problem.
You look at Scott Baio. He's an attractive man, speaks decently, and he had that line at the end that was really attention-getting, like that last song. Let's make America.
So, of course,
A beautiful voice.
let's make America great again, but let's make America again. Thank you all so much.
That's
God
right.
bless. Go Trump.
Make America again.
What was it before?
You think old Scotty wrote that one himself?
Scott Baio is a talented man.
Do you think he wrote that himself, or do you think
I
one
want
of
to
the
make
other?
Charles in charge of the country.
You think
That would
one
be
of
nice, you know? Give him a bomb button to press.
Make America again. That's
Now we
good
have,
stuff. That's inspiring, exciting
I
stuff.
want to wave an American flag outside
Yeah.
right now, but I have to do this stupid show. Do we have that big Trump supporter on hold? Because he's a big Trump fan. I want to get inside the body of a Trump supporter.
I believe we do, and we've got Ryan on the line. As I was saying earlier, Ryan, hey, welcome to the Jody and Scott Show. How are you, buddy?
There he is.
I'm here. How are you guys? Where do I begin with all of that spew?
Spew.
This
What kind
guy's
of
excited.
spew? What are you talking about? Spew.
Hello, gentlemen. Thank you for having me on your show tonight.
Yes,
It's good to have you. Couple questions for you. This is Ryan, big Trump supporter. What'd you think about what happened with Ted Cruz last night, booing the guy at the building? He's an ugly man.
He's an ugly, horrible human being. There's two people. They need to be put on a tugboat.
Yep.
That's him and Mitt Romney. And they need to wave goodbye to the Republican Party. They're too far right, and they've broken off.
What animal would you pick that he looked like? If you had to pick a zoo animal that his face resembled Ted Cruz, what would you pick?
He is that monkey, that very aggressive, like very horny monkey with the red ass.
Is that a macaw? What are those things? Yeah, what are
Looks
those?
like a macaw.
What are
That's
those
right.
horny red ass monkeys? I can't remember what those are called.
Macaw.
I happen to know a lot. I happen to know a lot about them, but this is about Donald Trump.
Okay, all right. So
That's true.
So all right. So why did Scott have you call in anyway? I'm trying to figure that out right
Hey,
now.
I want to hear about his love for Trump. Tell us why you love the guy so much. Is it
Dude,
'cause
let's
that
get
new
you-
song?
let's-
First of all,
Okay,
well,
yeah.
first of all, here's Scott. Here, you guys. This is what you started with. Oh, he came out. Oh, look how stupid he came out. But you know how he really came out? Like the guy that inspired me when I was a kid. Inspired you when you were a kid. That's Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man. The only two guys that matter.
Mega
They
Power.
came screaming down that
Okay,
tunnel.
stop.
What did Hulk Hogan? What's Hulk Hogan's theme song? I am a real American, and you believed it, and you wanted to be hit with a 2x4. Yeah, baby.
Oh, let's go.
I'm right, baby.
Here's the thing.
I'm right.
This is fun.
So
America's
say
fun.
like so you're saying you like Trump because he reminds you of a professional
Hulk
wrestler.
Hogan, that's right.
If I had to get a DDT, it would be from Trump.
Okay.
They're going to rename the DDT to Trump TD.
Okay.
He
all
is
right.
gaining weight. I'm worried about him. Do you know what he's eating?
You mean Trump is gaining weight? He looks
Yeah.
like a lot fatter now than he did a year ago, doesn't he? Like
Stressful.
yeah, it's stressful. It's tough.
Well, let me say this.
Gotta eat.
The other day I was in the shower. And I had an itch, and I looked down. And I started itching it, and it was Hillary's neck. All right.
I think was that mean you're giving a blowjob?
Was that like a
Hillary
joke?
Was that like a 40.
Was that like a
He
Trump?
tells jokes.
Was that like a Trump joke? Is that what that was? I don't know.
That was good.
Well, what I'm trying to say to you is my lower region looks like her neck.
Okay.
Oh, she has a
Did you miss that
ball
part?
neck. Okay, see, I can see that. If you want to look at her neck.
Hey, Scott, can we
maybe
move
pleasure
on,
to myself.
or are we going to do this
look
for
at that
a
later.
lot longer?
He's talking about Hillary's ball neck.
Okay.
Okay, this is fun.
All right.
Ryan, thank you very much. Big Trump supporter. We appreciate your call. And let's make America America again.
Thanks, Rick. Make America America again, Ryan. America America again. There he is.
He was good. He's a very big.
He's a Trump supporter.
Now,
I have a
Jody,
feeling.
if you had to guess-
I just have this feeling that a lot of the Trump supporters are coming from the same place, right? Like they saw him on WWE, and they're like, "I know that guy. He was the guy that shaved that other dude's head."
He won the match. He beat Vince McMahon.
Right.
By the way, Ryan has been with him since the beginning.
Right.
Trump. I'm just telling you.
And
He's a big supporter.
if you can beat Vince McMahon, you should be the president of the country. I guess essentially what I feel like a lot of people.
Now, Jody, if you had to guess what the favorite foods of Republicans were, what would you guess? Their top foods.
Ooh,
they took a poll.
favorite foods. Okay, are we talking like entree dishes or side dishes?
No, this is
or like
finger
snack
foods.
Snack foods. So favorite,
Yeah, like an appetizer. Yeah.
favorite snack foods. Okay.
I have the list of the big three right here.
Okay, is one of them loaded potato skins?
No.
Oh,
But it's like Trump's hair. It
Seems
kind of
like
looks like a loaded potato
It
skin.
seems
yeah.
like a Republican snack to me. All right, what do you
want to
got?
hear or you want to guess? Okay, here
let's
we
just
go.
give them to me. I don't want to guess.
Number 3, banana. They like the banana.
What a boring snack.
Coming in at
Okay.
number 2, top Republican food is an egg roll. Yeah. And
Where is
number
this?
1.
Where is this sourced from?
It's a
by the way?
study.
It's a study.
full
Okay, it's a
study poll.
Right.
And number 1, cannolis. Let's celebrate. Cannolis are good. They have the cream in the middle.
Cannolis
You know what I
and
mean?
cannolis and everything. All right.
Yeah, all those foods happen to be shaped like penises, though, which I did notice that when I was reading over the list.
That is weird.
You notice that there is a
I didn't
Have you noticed that?
I didn't notice that. I'm glad you pointed
I
that
put
out.
that together myself, which I find strange. But yeah, cannolis, egg rolls, and bananas. That sounds like a fun little dinner.
Hey, I think Capper's actually been in Cleveland for the last few days. Hey, Capper, what's happening?
He's there right now.
He's there right now. I don't know what he's
can
doing.
you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can
He's in
hear you. We
Cleveland.
can hear
It's
you.
loud.
$5.99 foam fingers. $5.99.
What are you
Brand new. Environmentally safe foam fingers.
No, those are for the Democratic National.
Make America great again.
Yes.
Oh, they say it right on
Yes,
the finger.
what's up, guys?
What are you doing right now,
What are
buddy?
you
What
doing?
do you got going on?
Selling foam fingers?
We're selling the foam fingers here at the RNC.
Oh,
It's
okay.
an amazing event here.
It sounds
We
like
are
fun.
using recycled styrofoam, which is safe for the planet.
Okay.
They're lightweight.
Earth Day.
Yeah. What's up, Scott?
How you doing? Can I get one of those fingers?
Hey, listen out. Listen what else we got. We got the cowboy hats as well. This has become
Oh, the
a very
big
popular
oversized-
item.
So hold on.
Yes.
Wait. We're like, what were you selling last? I can't even remember now. Scott, what was he selling last week? Because it was.
He wasn't selling anything. He was just buying. He was addicted to buying
Oh,
Groupon.
that's right, that's
It's bad.
right.
At least he's selling.
$7.99 for the pair.
Hey, Capper, hold on. Well, I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want to get your way for the sale, but like, how's business going there? I've never heard you getting into something like this before, where you're actually.
Well, it's great.
Selling
I
straight to
go
people.
where the money's at, and this is where the billionaire is, and all his little rats that want to follow him. And I'm
Now,
here
Capper,
to make money off of them.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Trump's going to be on stage here in about, 30 minutes. You got to get rid of these foam fingers because after the speech,
I got
what
a
are you gonna
quota. Yeah,
It's over.
I'll give you two. I'll give you two for $7.99, and you get the pen
Dude,
pad.
That's a good deal.
You get the pen
That's
pad
recycled
with it.
foam.
It's a really
Good
good
for the
deal.
earth.
Yeah. All right, Capper.
Yeah,
Well, good luck.
we're doing great. We're making foam fingers great again.
That's right.
That's what we're
I like
doing
that.
here
All right.
in
Because they went away
Cleveland,
for a while.
and
They're back.
it's been an amazing week of sales. I can't wait to get back and tell you how much I made here.
Rolling money.
All right, here's what we got to do, though. You have to take all this money that you've made, and when you get back, we have to gamble it all on something, right?
Pull it all on black.
Well, yeah, you try to double down.
Right.
Isn't that the idea?
That's the idea.
Yeah, we're going to turn it into something else. That's what we're looking to do. $9.99 foam fingers.
Gotta get rid of them, man.
$9.99.
All right, Capper. Thanks, buddy. Good luck.
Not a bad deal.
Hey,
Good luck.
you
got
guys
30
take
minutes.
care.
All right, you got like 30 minutes.
Take care.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh God, why do I have to?
So
burp
you're
so
telling
much? What
me,
is this?
I don't know, you always do that. You're kind of
know.
destroying the show with that. It's bad hygiene.
I don't
So he
understand why I always have to
flew to Cleveland with a bunch of foam fingers? Is that what we just talked
yeah,
about?
I mean,
there?
I guess he flew there with him or drove there. I don't know what he does. Oh, hey, okay. Speaking of all this, Tiffany Trump gave her big speech, right?
I kind of bang her. I would.
You would bang Tiffany Trump?
She's got like a Hannah Montana face going on.
She
You know
has-
what I mean?
She's got like some kind of a thing going on.
iCarly.
You know, you always seem to be into girls that are like slightly off in some way, like almost
I
hot.
like maybe like a a loose eye, or
Right,
something
like
that.
you
Yeah.
like girls that like that would like other than like one thing be pretty hot.
Right.
Like I've noticed
Well,
you
that's how
kind
I
of
can get them that way because if they're perfect, I have no chance. I
Okay.
need to have like missing a finger or something. you know?
So Tiffany Trump has she has a pop song. Did you know that? Have you heard it by any
I
chance?
want to hear it, Jody.
Have you
Duh.
heard the Tiffany Trump pop song?
I'll get jiggy with it right now.
All right, this is on YouTube right
Shape
now.
my
Tiffany
bonbon.
Trump. The song, Scott, is called "Like a Bird," featuring Sprite and Logic. Brand new
Maybe Trump should have
on the Jody and
into
Scott
that.
show.
new music.
It's
Start.
exciting.
Any? Ever start this?
I don't know. It starts at some point, right? Here we go.
Start.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
What do you think?
when does it end?
I don't know. I just fast forwarded like halfway into it. It's
Oh,
still,
you did? Who's the guy singing? He sounds like he has a nice voice.
I feel like listen to this for a second, right? Like that's not even a girl singing. Hold on, let me get a girl singing. Like
You know what it sounds like, Jody? It sounds like when we were 13 years old, we wait for our parents to go to bed, and we'd sneak out to the living room and watch a Cinemax porn.
It
And
does.
This is the
Or-
soundtrack. You know what I mean? I'd beat myself to this.
I mean, the singing sounds like this could have been sung by like Siri. Like it's so affected. It's so Pro Tools.
What was your technique to watch porn when you were a kid? Did you just do the blurry cable vision, or did you sneak out to the living room like me at 3 a.m. and jerk one to Cinemax? What did you do?
It was all right. So luckily, we had like a TV room that was just for me and my sister, right? So we wouldn't bother.
Gotta get sticky.
my
Yeah,
mom
it was
and
probably
dad.
turned into a real whackfest room.
And on top of that, I was an early internet adopter. Like I was a geeky kid,
You were.
and so when I was like 11, 12 years old, I
Still a geek.
had already figured the internet out, and so I that's kind of where I started finding.
Yeah,
my,
but back
my
then,
nudes
it
and
download
stuff.
a picture, it's slowly like you'd see a tit, and then you'd see a vagina, and then
Yeah.
you'd see a foot, and
But-
then you start pleasuring yourself. It took a while.
But the real fun was a friend of mine who had one of the hacked cable boxes. Do you remember those?
I
Did
do
you know
remember that.
anybody?
You had to press the button a bunch of times.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
never saw them, but you heard about them. It was
Yep.
a very mysterious box.
Okay, so one of my friends had a parent who had this. We would go to their house, and you'd go late night to any of the Skinamax channels, and it would be scrambled. And you just sit there and you just keep pushing this button. You just push it until all of a sudden
Taking one hand or
magically,
the other.
boom,
Porn!
it's porn.
Spice Channel, baby, and you're cooking.
Spice, that's what it was called. I forgot. And it was absolutely incredible. And this kid was an asshole, right? Like people didn't he wasn't fun to hang out with.
But he had the box.
But he had the box.
Didn't matter. You're gonna kiss his ass,
And
so you can whack your
therefore,
butt.
we're hanging out, dude, because you've got the box with the Skinamax button.
You got the jerk stick.
Yeah.
I mean, I am hanging out with you. I am kissing your butt. I am telling you you're smart. You're not. You have a jerk off box. That's
Yeah,
all you
exactly.
got going on for you.
Exactly.
Now, we have some breaking news here, Jody, and this is pretty big.
Breaking news. What kind of breaking news are we talking about?
This is my breaking news song. Now, Jody,
What do we got?
this is called teamwork. Okay?
Okay.
Say you take a product and then you get a celebrity to attach it. Like Bill Cosby, pudding
Okay.
pops. That was a good match. Not now because he's blind and he raped a bunch of people. But back then, the Bill Cosby pudding pops thing
Yeah.
was a good thing. And Cosby is blind now, and it made sense. He was licking on a pudding pop, probably roofing a pudding pop. Who the hell knows? But now he's blind. So this is a nice song, though. You remember
nice
that? He used to
song,
try to that was a really weird show when I was a kid. He'd always try to bang his wife at the end. Remember that?
Yeah, that was. But
I guess we should have looked into that further.
It was a fun show. I like that show. It's
You
too
always
bad.
learn something at the end.
Too bad. It's too bad to learn that he was literally like walking off the set and then drugging
raping,
women
yeah.
and raping them like right after taping these beloved episodes of Cosby
Yeah.
Show.
You know, they did like auditions for him and stuff, and they say, "Would you like a coffee?" You know?
God.
Anyway, John Cena, who I'm a big fan of, is now the spokesperson for hefty trash bags. Do you like that match? Because he's like
that's
a strong dude. He's got
that-
nice muscular breasts.
That
and
makes
arms.
sense, right? It makes sense. You think big strong bags, big strong guy. Sure, makes sense.
Now, what doesn't make sense, and I'm still trying to figure this out. You're a big Golden Corral fan. You bring that family there at least once a week.
At least, I mean, God,
Beautiful
it's
place.
just delicious stuff.
Do you see the pairing with Jeff Foxworthy and Golden Corral? Are they just saying, "Hey, rednecks, come eat this slop"? Like, what is the pairing there? Is that what they're going for?
I mean,
Because
that's the
feel like
person.
that's it.
That's who Jeff Foxworthy appeals to, right? Like, I mean, like Jeff Foxworthy
If
is
you
not.
go to Golden Corral.
There are not like New York City residents that make over $7,000 a year that are Jeff Foxworthy fans. You know what I mean? Like they're just. It's not.
Jody, I was a big Foxworthy fan when I was a kid. I had all the albums, the CDs, the tapes, the whole deal. I think they're kind of clowning him now, though. They dress him up in weird, like, Scottish women outfits now. Like, every new product, they're doing a weird outfit for him. And I think the commercial's starting to get creepy. Like, they're really focusing the message. Did you notice that?
Let's see what they got.
New Foxworthy Golden Corral.
I'm getting fired up for Golden Corral's new fired up favorites. They're launching flavor to a whole new level. I'm heading there now. It's endless baby back ribs, wings, and tenders in bold new flavors like mango habaneros, sriracha, garlic parmesan, and classic buffalo.
Oh, what is
going on?
it's a weird commercial.
Is it still going? Is this like a 60-second ad? The Foxworthy's completely out of it. It's just the sound of a pig. A pig woman.
The sound of a pig after sucking on like a nitrous hit or something.
I feel like I'm hungry now. I want to go to a buffet. I'm a pig woman.
Oh God! It never gets old. That pig
Jody,
lady.
I do have that. I know. I love that one.
It really
I do
doesn't.
have some breaking news.
I think we've played that pig lady every week for like months, and there is never at any point does it get old.
I have one more breaking news. A lot of breaking news.
A lot of breaking news going on tonight. Very exciting night. Very high energy.
Too much breaking news, Jack. But I did want to talk to you about this. I am excited about this, and I'm doing it for the show. I am a, metrosexual, if you want to call it that. I'm bringing that back.
Right, yeah, sure.
I like to take care of myself.
Yeah, right. Oh, you do.
Almost
You use lotion, right? Like you do lotion stuff.
I wear like a coated lotion. It's kind of like a makeup. One small layer, you know what I mean? So I look nice and tan. It's
more than I do.
My blotchiness.
Yeah.
You don't do much.
I don't do anything.
Yeah, you look like a...
I look like it too.
Doing well. You look like you're sick. I look very healthy, okay? And what I'm going to start doing now, and it's basically for the show, because I want to let you know what happens when I get my Brazilian wax.
Oh, you're going to get a Brazilian wax? Oh, yeah.
Mainly for the show.
This is like real Brazilian music right here, right?
Yeah, this is a good song.
This is good.
I hope I get wax for this. I want to be legitimate. You know?
Like, how is this? Like, do people dance to this?
I will be dancing after I get my balls waxed. Now, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt bad.
Oh God. Okay. All right. So anyway,
that's a good song. Now that's gonna be playing.
So
do you know what a Brazilian wax is?
A Brazilian wax. See, okay.
Did you Google it? Don't Google it, dude.
A Brazilian wax is where they get it all, right? Like taint and
hey, watch
everything,
your mouth. It's
right?
a clean show.
Like that's
They do. Now, do I have my expert on the phone? Is she there?
Who's the expert?
Her name is Jen.
Well, we don't have Jen, but we do have Johnny, the waxing expert, on the phone. Johnny, what's happening, buddy?
Johnny Lee. He's a downtown celebrity, dude.
Oh, he's a downtown celebrity. Is he also a waxing expert?
Well, he is Asian.
Oh, okay. That's a thing. Oh, by the way, hold on, Johnny Lee. Hold on a second.
He hasn't said anything yet.
He hasn't said anything,
Lee.
so I'm just going to... Hold on, Johnny Lee.
Mike,
Scott,
you told him to say something.
so, Scott, just down the street from my house, an Asian massage place just opened up, and it's and they've got a coupon, so I can get an hour foot massage for $29. $29 for an hour.
Dude, that's good.
Or a full body massage for $39 for an hour.
That seems too cheap. I don't know what's going on. It seems a little,
Well, I'm curious. How do you know which ones are the shady ones and which ones aren't? Like the shady ones are the ones that have like signs that say open until 10 p.m. Right? And like if they close at a normal time. then
the ones that turn the sign on at like 1 a.m. You know what I mean? It's not even open during the day. The sign just pops up.
So if this place has normal business hours, like if it's just like a normal, like we open at 10, we close at 5:30, like that's probably not going to be a shady place, and I'm safe there, right? Like I'm not going to I'm not going to get like accidentally jerked off or something.
Now, if you go for the foot massage, you're not taking your clothes off. Which, by the way, I used to not take all my clothes off during a massage. I whip my dick right out. I don't care because you want to get the butt, you want to get the whole deal. Do you get naked during a massage?
No, absolutely not.
What's your deal?
No, I keep I keep my underwear on, and because first of all, my like upper thighs and my ass are highly ticklish. And
are you gonna giggle during the thing?
No, right. That's what I mean. Like if whether it's a guy or a girl or whoever is back there, if they're rubbing my upper thighs or my butt, it's like electricity running through my body.
You're like a schoolgirl. You're like a 12-year-old
Right. I'm
woman.
just literally giggling to myself, and I can't do it.
Now, do you giggle when they massage those hobbit feet you got down there? You get the big hairy feet. Do you tickle?
No, my feet are not ticklish. My feet are like, man, it's almost like as good as sex, right? To get a good foot rub.
Now, Jody, you are a very leisurely guy. You go on many vacations. In fact, every weekend I feel like you're on a vacation. Is that true?
It's kind of. It works out that way sometimes.
Must be nice, Jody.
Yeah,
it's a very relaxing life you lead. Now, do you want to know what the biggest dream vacations are in the world?
The biggest dream vacations in the entire world.
You might go there. This is my song.
Good song.
Summer song.
Good song.
Now, Jody, you usually go to Disney and you go to Fort Wilderness or whatever the hell it is over there.
Yeah. The kid really loves the Disney trips. Yeah, definitely.
Now, I'll just give you the top two, okay? Because I don't have time for all this shit. Okay. Number 2 is going to be an African safari. Turn the music up. This is fun.
African safari is probably one of my dream vacations, but but you're talking about dropping
wear flip-flops though. You get your foot eaten off.
That's
by
true, but
a lion or something.
You got to drop 15 or 20 grand on a trip like that, don't you? Aren't they really
that's why
expensive?
It's a dream vacation, Jody.
All right.
And drum roll for number 1. Hit my drum roll. You got it? I've been waiting on my drum roll. That's not it's a digital thing. I'll take it. Jody, imagine this, a full 4 days staying in a bunghole over the water of the Polynesian Islands.
A bunghole?
Yeah, staying in a bunghole. Well, I'm reading this thing. Staying in a bunghole over the water of the Polynesian Islands. That sounds relaxing. So you go ahead and you show up at your bunghole.
It's a bungalow, Scott.
It's a what?
It's a bungalow.
I gotta improve my handwriting.
Scott,
it's right here it says a bungalow. What the hell is that?
It's a bungalow, Scott.
What is a bungalow?
A bungalow. It's like sort of. It depends on where it is, but it's almost like it's like a hotel room that's not part of a building, like a separated hotel room. It's like a small cottage or something like that. You know.
Have you been in one? A bunghole?
Bungalow, Scott. I've been in a
bungalow.
Yes, I've been in a bungalow.
God, you've been everywhere, dude. I can't even leave my house for more than 20 minutes. This is sad.
It's too bad for you.
What a life I have.
It's too bad for you.
Maybe I should grow the hair on my feet.
So, all right. So now let's see. Johnny Lee, is he?
Johnny Lee!
Are you a waxing expert? Can you help Scott understand what's going to happen when he lays down for this Brazilian wax?
It's probably going to be hot and not sexual hot. If that makes
Johnny
sense.
Lee, I see that. Now, Johnny Lee is a very traveled man as well. He gets upset with people. He gets pissed off at people real easy. Tell us what grinds your gears when you're hanging out downtown. Anything?
I don't know, some boring douchebags. They're just standing against a pillar, like just standing by himself, watching everybody have fun while he sits there and be just freaking boring, I guess. That's really annoying.
Johnny Lee.
Oh my God.
What's your dream vacation?
Johnny Lee, right. Thank you very much.
Hold on a second, Jody.
Would you like to go to a bunghole?
Jody, hold on a second. Johnny Lee.
No, that sounds lame.
You guys are killing me. Yeah, Mike. What, Mike?
Relaxing bunghole.
Scott and I are big fans of Johnny Lee, right? Because he's really angry about things on Facebook. And he's not really doing a good job representing himself. So let me give you an example.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
Here's the
Mike's
thing,
gonna
guys.
help us out.
Here's the thing, guys. You guys
entertaining.
You guys have had Johnny Lee call this show probably 7 times, and the outcome has been exactly the same every single time.
Hold on 1 second. Let me read you one of his infamous Facebook quotes. Are you ready?
Talented.
Okay. All right. Let's hear a Facebook.
All right. This is him. This is yesterday at 7:59 p.m. He said, "Does the S in CVS stand for shit? Because that's what it is."
It's true. It's so true. That's funny. It's like a stand-up routine, dude. Give us more.
No, that's all you got. Well, there's not any funny ones. I mean, that's the only angry one. There's a lot of pictures of him with a baby the last couple of days.
I mean,
he's going to eat the baby.
Why are you guys trying to force this bit?
Sorry.
Why are you? Okay, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you very much for calling. We appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, Johnny. There he is. There he is.
Johnny Lee, everybody.
Johnny Lee, everybody.
I'm going to miss him.
Scott, why do we keep doing this? Like,
No,
it hasn't
Jody.
worked a single time. Not once.
Mike's got to get off because there's an echo problem going on.
Yeah, come on, Mike. Get out of here.
Jesus. No, Jody, we couldn't do the show Tuesday for one simple reason.
Yeah.
You can't drive anymore. You hit a mailbox and you
Didn't.
destroyed your car,
My
so we
battery
couldn't do the show.
died. My battery died
That's
while I
what
was
you're
across
telling
town.
people, but I'm going to be honest. I think you hit like a pothole or something because you weren't paying attention,
Okay.
and your car went on the fritz.
Okay.
Good news for you is a study came out saying if you play Mario Kart at least once an hour every day, your driving will improve. So we're going to get you a Mario Kart game system. I think that's still out there. And we're going to get you on the road again, okay?
No, I don't need. That's first of all.
What happened, though? Why couldn't we do the show? Can you explain it to everybody? Because it was, threw me off the game.
I took my family out to dinner. I went inside. We ate. We came out, and the car wouldn't
Where'd you
start. Flanagan's. It's a lovely South Florida rib place.
What does the S sound for shit? Come on, it doesn't sound good. And then
Jesus Christ.
Johnny Lee comedy. I'm trying to bring it back, man.
Hey, okay, so we've been talking about this for a little bit.
By the way, what
Are
happened?
you guys ready for another quote?
Are we ready for? Okay, fine. Give me another
Yeah,
Johnny Lee.
Lee.
Quote. Sure, why not?
Funny.
Let's hear it.
I wish he was on the phone for this one. I fart a lot, so I get really confused when people tell me I smell good.
That's like a double entendre.
So
You see that?
So anyway, you know that you I've been talking to you recently about this Gary Johnson, the libertarian.
I thought you were supposed to book Gary. What's the deal? He's the third option, man.
Gary's the third option. Gary might be a little too big for this show. I think Gary might be trying to spend his time talking to people that might help get him elected. And not
I told you to book
us.
him like a month ago before he got big.
Have you ever heard? Have you ever seen the video of him talking about Donald Trump and calling him a pussy before?
Is he drunk in that? I was trying to figure that out.
It was kind of a misfire on my part when I called him a pussy. Donald Trump's a pussy. But the point was that, force Apple to make their iPads and their iPhones in the United States. If it gets down to being in the presidential debates and he's got anything to say about me, which I'm sure he will, I'll just start off the fact that he's a pussy.
Man, I hope he makes it into the presidential debates. I really do.
Well, he's close, right?
It's going to be. I think you need to be at 15% in order to get in.
There.
And
Yeah,
I think
Gary.
he's climbing. So I would hope. I just want him to make it into the debates, just so that I don't know, just so everyone feels like they at least
have a third option.
some
Now, Jody,
other option.
you hit it big last week. You had a couple of big bits going on. You had the redneck lady, the Pokemon lady, and you had a bit that's really catching like wildfire here. Cute sounding animals.
I tell you what,
I didn't realize this was going to be such a big deal, but we got a lot of feedback.
Yeah,
on this
see,
thing.
you didn't realize it. I came to you.
You're stoned a lot. That's probably why you figured it out.
Yep, with the sound that a porcupine makes, and it's one of the cutest goddamn things that you've ever heard before.
But I didn't realize we get so much fan appreciation for that.
That's right. So this week, I got to come up with like a production element or some music or something for this.
Yeah, can you start? Because this is a big bit we got going on.
Yeah, this is a big
Cute
bit. I guess we'll have to come up with something for. You know what? Maybe this. So
Alf works for everything.
So
pleasure myself to it. The whole thing.
So now we've scoured the internet to find the cutest animal sounds, really, that you'll find anywhere. And today, Scott, I've procured a very, very special one just for you. Scott, have you ever heard the sound
customized
that a porcupine makes?
We already did that one.
I mean, not a porcupine.
Yeah, come on, Jody. We can't do the same bit.
A koala. Have you ever heard the sound that a koala makes?
Oh yeah, they're cute as it is.
They
I
are.
can't imagine what they sound like.
Very cute, very sexy animals. Here, this is the sound that a koala makes. Yeah, see?
I mean, not as cute as the porcupine.
It doesn't. Hold on, he really gets going here in a second.
That's not cute. That's not sexual. Is that cute about this?
That is that is not a sound. That is not a sound that sounds anywhere near as cute as you would hope a porcupine or a koala sound would make.
It sounds like a koala orgy.
Yeah, not
is
even
that what
close.
that was?
I don't know.
It was just one
koala. Just one koala is what that was.
Sounds like audio from the RNC.
Sounds like a gay porn. I don't know what. Jody, where's our clown guy? Did he back out after listening to this show?
Yeah, I guess there's no clown today.
I called him twice. He's like running away from
the clown.
I think
we're listening.
I think we're sort of up against time anyway here, aren't we? Are we? I have no idea. I lost track of my time. Do we got anything else? You got anything else you want to talk about? I mean, I've got stuff.
We have more Johnny Lee quotes.
No, thank you.
I want to say a couple things. Okay. We had enough of him tonight. That was a Johnny Lee film. I'm actually ODing on Johnny Lee.
All right, what do you got?
Couple things, Jody. They say it now, a new study, and I love these studies tonight. Couples that get drunk together stay together. They say 82% of relationships where couples get all fucked up together, they stay together. These sober people, it just doesn't work out because their brain's working too well. You know what I mean?
Is this a real thing? Is this real?
Yeah,
because I need you to send me.
82%.
I need you to send me evidence of this because in my experience, the couples that get drunk together are the ones that get into knockdown, drag out fights and have all kinds of crazy shit go down. And like,
you know what that leads to? Some really vicious makeup sex.
It does, I guess.
Have you had a good makeup sex in a while? Man.
My wife and I, neither of us are drinkers, right? Like, we're really, I guess, boring.
You used to slam like an Amberbach back in the day fast.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
But these days I just don't really drink. And like we don't fight. There's none of the drunken drama that goes on. Like, I mean, I feel like alcohol is the cause of the majority of the fights that most couples have, right? I mean,
no, I'll tell you, the vicious makeup sex is where that. When the last time you had makeup sex? When you ran into the mailbox the other day and you just ruined the car?
I didn't run into the mailbox, Scott. It was a dead battery.
Where you're going, dude.
All right. When was the last time we had makeup sex? Man, my wife and I we do not fight very much. I mean,
get out of here. Get out of town.
No, I'm serious. It's probably been years since we've had like a knockdown, drag out fight that involves having to have makeup sex. Like
you have to really get wasted and like hit each other.
That's what I'm saying.
You go to jail, and after you get bailed out of jail, you bang. The after jail sex is.
Hey, I found a really very, very interesting story here. So in Colorado, obviously Colorado, weed legal in Colorado. The town of Hugo, Colorado, has said that THC has been found in the city's water supply.
Whoa! Let's drink a lot of water because I want to get high as hell, Jody. I do. I need it.
Here's the story. Here's the story from Denver Post.
I want to drink water. A lot. I'm drinking it right now. No weed in it.
Hughes in the Denver Post newsroom coming to you with breaking news out of Hugo, Colorado. Town officials there are advising everyone to stop using the water after THC was detected in the water supply Thursday.
I mean, wouldn't people just be flocking to Hugo at that point, Scott?
I'd stick my head in a toilet and just start lapping it.
If I were within a 4-hour drive to Hugo, Colorado, and I saw this story, I would be getting in the car like 5 minutes ago.
At CVS and go.
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna go find any random hose in Hugo and start drinking some water.
THC is the main psychoactive element of marijuana. Now, this is a story that is still developing, but this is what we know right now. The Hugo Marshal's Office sent out a tweet notifying the community not to bathe, cook with, or drink the water. They said that drinking water is on the way in the form of bottled water.
No way, dude. Everyone is coming to go jump on that train now. How does
Jody,
THC get into the water supply? How does that happen?
I don't know, but I want some. Jody, do you have any of those like weed brownies or something? I need an edible in my life. I just need to get high. Anything? Can you mail something? Oh, you're kind of. We'll talk about it later. Let's do the twist and get the hell out of here.
Is it time to do the twist?
It's this one might actually make breaking news in the headlines of the paper, the Orlando Weekly.
Oh, really?
Vote for us for it.
Okay,
we're gonna win best podcast. Come in second. Tom and Dan are gonna win. Anyway,
of course they are. There's no way we're winning this. That's the thing.
By the way, we're going on the Tom and Dan show tomorrow. That's gonna be a disaster.
Oh, that should be interesting. That's right. That's
mediocre time with Tom and Dan.
All right. Yep. Okay.
Like I said, this might hit some big headlines, but studies are saying, and you can Google it.
Okay.
Dude, Google that and lie. Have you heard of Chris Pine, the very famous actor? You've heard of him, right?
No.
He's in movies like Star Trek, Wonder Woman, which hasn't come out yet. It's going to be good. Movies like Into the Woods, horrible bosses too. He's a big deal. Chris Pine, Star Trek, Captain
Cool.
Kirk, bro.
Never heard of him.
But you have heard of Chris Hemsworth. Thor.
No.
He's Thor.
Okay. Well, take your word for it.
There is physical presence. Physical evidence is what I'm trying to say. This is shocking me. I can't even talk. This is so
you're
shocking.
trying to make something up real quick. I get it. I
Chris
understand.
Pine. Well,
Right.
I have notes. Chris
yeah.
Pine and Chris Hemsworth have never been seen in the same place at the same time, which studies have gone to say that they're the same person. You literally can search, and these are two very famous actors, Chris Pine and Chris Hemsworth, never seen in the same building. They've seen them separately, never in the same room. They're saying that they might be the same person. Breaking news here.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
That might be the best one yet.
Yeah, I think that probably is,
Why?
Mike. I think
Because
you're probably
it
right. I can't imagine a better twisted reveal than that one.
Dude,
Scott,
this is real. You don't even know who these people are. These are famous,
Really cool.
handsome hunks.
It's really
They're
cool
both
that
handsome.
it's really cool that people think they.
I know what he's talking about.
Very TMZ. Very cool. Very I like.
Dude,
it.
this is gonna be on TMZ.com. In
Yeah.
fact, can we email a clip to them so we can break it? That would be huge for us.
I bet they'll
Big
be.
news.
I bet they'll be all over this, right? They would. I'm sure. Okay, so yeah,
This is
so
like a mind blower, dude.
So tomorrow we're going to be on Tom and Dan. You can Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. You can check it out at mediocretime.com. And
Right.
we're going to be on this week's episode hanging out with them for the entire time. So that should be
What are
a
we
lot of
doing
fun.
there? Do we have any idea?
I don't know. I think they made a mistake. Like,
Now, why are they having us there?
Like I think they invited like a bunch of their friends, people they know, and then like they invited us. I think it was like a mistaken thing.
They're gonna find out what kind of a mistake it was.
Maybe halfway through,
we're
they'll
gonna
just
destroy
let us-
their show. You guys can go ahead and take off.
It's okay. Thanks for coming by, guys. We appreciate it.
I want to thank Ron the Clown for not showing up. Thanks, Ron.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Ron. Really.
Of course, Ryan, the Trump supporter, good friend of mine. He's probably about to watch Trump live on TV right now. Anybody else? I guess that's it. Check us out on Twitter, Jody in Scott Show. All the updates are right there, right, buddy?
Yeah. And of course, jodyandscottshow.com is where you can go to subscribe. You can find episodes, whatever. It's all there.
Also, we have a new picture of Criminal Ben, if you want to know what he looks like. Beautiful man.
He's a beautiful
Crisp
man.
soul.
We'll see everybody. We'll see everybody next week. Jody and
tomorrow.
Scott Show. See you tomorrow on Tom and Dan. Later on.
Johnny Lee quote, July 17th at 4:50 p.m. I hate myself now.
It's a dark one, man. Maybe if you went to Golden Corral, he'd cheer
Maybe
up.
that's the key, right? Maybe we just take his quotes and record them for him and then just never deal with him at all. We just have Mike record his quotes and play them back. And then
Right.
we never have to deal with Johnny Lee.
Well,
You know what I
Johnny,
mean?
he's a downtown celeb. The baby's his
Yeah, it's hard
nephew.
to
Don't
find
talk
a good
about
one,
that
huh?
baby.
He got a little mad about it.
See everybody next week.
Johnny Lee, July 16th at 5:52 p.m. I'm sick of people asking me why I'm single because they tell me I'm a nice guy and I should be with someone. But sometimes it's not about the person you are. It's total bullshit.